Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Titus of House Peake. And as you will doubtlessly remember in that last episode, we decided to throw our weight behind King Aegon VI in order to defeat this sixth Blackfire rebellion here. And that is simply due to the fact that we are an ambitious man, and we know that our ambitions will be better suited towards throwing our lot in with King Aegon here, who we helped put on the throne, who has, raised our son as a squire and knighted him. And we have a lot of ties here with King Aegon, and throwing those away for a Blackfire rebellion, which is probably not going to be successful. I don't really see a lot of reason for that. And part of that is that, King Aegon he is not a good king, but he is a powerful king. He is a strong king. He's got a lot of dread. He's very far in debt, but these kind of things are useful to someone like us, somebody who's looking to climb the ladder of power here. And we have much better chances of gaining power with Aegon than we do with Aegon. So we are doing what is the right move for our character. And House Peake did support the Blackfire rebellions, but that was a very specific member of House Peake who supported those first two Blackfire rebellions, and he was a close friend of Daemon Blackfire. So it's not that House Peake has just been loyal to the Blackfires forever, although, there have been some Peake bastards who fought in the Golden Company and things like that. But really, it's not like we're traditionally, just like sworn to House Blackfire till the end of time. No, we are, reasonably well suited here to pursuing our own goals, and our own goals align more closely with King Aegon VI here right now. So that is what we are going to do. Now, I want to address something. Some of you may have seen a screenshot that I posted last night where where Tyrion Lannister converted to the drowned god. That is true. Tyrion did convert to the drowned god. Now, that was very weird. I don't know how that happened. You'll see that he is not of the drowned god right now. That is because I went in and changed things, and I know this might be contentious, but hear me out. Tyrion converting to the drowned god is exactly the kind of thing that makes the Crusader Kings 3 hilarious and so random, and I have no idea how that happened. But when I was going to look at this, I noticed that there's actually 3 different versions of the drowned god faith, and then I saw the faith of the 8, a syncretic faith combining the traditional worship of the drowned god with the worship of the 7 as practiced by the Andals. The faith of the 8 adds the drowned god to the traditional 7, making him a semi-independent aspect of the stranger. It also seeks to curb some of the more violent aspects of Ironborn culture. I think we can all agree that, story-wise, it's pretty strange to imagine Tyrion converting to the drowned god. It's hard to explain, but Crusader Kings is like that. But by changing him over to the faith of the 8, I think that this becomes a little bit more plausible. And that is because with the Iron Islands being independent for the last, 15 years or something like that? They've been raiding, they've taken parts of the north. We can even see they've taken, what is this, Stony Shore here? So they've taken Stony Shore, they've taken Flint's Finger, the Iron Islands are going crazy. So I could imagine Tyrion, trying to protect the Westerlands by essentially converting over, or trying to make some inroads with the faith of the drowned god. Would he just become a pirating reaver? That just seems so unlikely and strange. But I could imagine a crafty, Tyrion trying to make some inroads and protect the Westerlands by, making a deal and having some sort of religious connections going on there. Not, I don't really know how it works still. It's still pretty strange. We'll see how it all plays out, but I think the reason why I switched it over, one, it felt really weird that he was just straight up drowned god, you know, like basically like going pirating and stuff like that. That felt really weird. And also the Faith of the Eight, I've never actually seen that. I've never seen it come about. It seems really cool. And I thought that this would be kind of a nice little middle ground. So we let the events, you know, the game plays out as the game does, but we tweaked it a little bit to make a little bit more sense for the story. So I think that's still pretty cool, and I think it still captures the aspect of Tyrion, you know, doing something with the drowned god here, you know, just probably because of the Ironborn raids that are going on. So I could see that playing out somehow, but this at least makes a little more sense. And it's pretty cool because we get to see a religion that doesn't normally come about in game. So I kind of like that actually. So yeah, very interesting though. No idea why. When I saw that he converted to the drowned god, I had a good chuckle for probably at least 2 or 3 minutes while I was just ruing over how ridiculous things can get in Crusader Kings 3 sometimes. In any case, Westerlands can do what they will. We've got our own things to handle. There is still this war in the Reach going on. It's been going on for quite some time here, 3 years. We'll let that play out as it will. I don't know if we're going to win, and I don't know if we really care if we win or not. But one thing I would like to do is you can see that Torrent Peake, our former vassal, is actually part of the rebellion against King Aegon VI. So we're actually going to go and do something about that. So we're going to actually declare war here. Seize the lordship of Torrent Peake. Oh, your liege is already fighting him, so he can't. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we could go in here and take it for ourselves, but we can't. So we'll see how it all plays out anyways. I'm not going to bother raising my troops to help the fight here in the Reach. We already did assist as much as we could. You know, we did capture some castles, but really we want to bring our forces back up and hold our forces for a little while longer. We do need a chancellor here. Let's get Master Oren. He's pretty good at his job. So, looks like the Hightower army is trying to engage in a battle here. They might be able to do so. We'll see if they win or not. Chased by shadows, my footsteps echoing down dark hallways, misplaced papers in my study, a shadow seen from the corner of my eye. You think someone is following you, my son and heir Earthon seems to mull it over before nodding to himself. I have noticed some suspicious things in the castle recently. Okay, why am I concerned about this? Make sure, no, I need to get to the bottom of this. Let's see if we can gain an intrigue perk here. Is our son getting up to something here? I hope he doesn't murder us. Murdered by our own son? That would be a terrible way to go. I don't really care about this Jonas, guys. Everybody's trying to give us Jonas's secret. I don't want to pay money for Jonas's secret here. Hightower army is doing battle. Hidden in one of the desolate hallways, one that leads to the most private chambers as well as the castle gardens, I wait and I watch. Was it foolish to come here? Maybe if Footsteps. Moving quietly down the hallway. A figure emerging from the shadows. What is Simona doing here? My mother. I'll confront her. I must be sure. I will continue to follow her. Yeah, see what our mother is getting up to here. Oh wow, this battle's actually not even going that well for the Hightowers. I follow her without a sound. She hurries down from one hallway to another, and after a couple of minutes, she steps right past my chamber and out into the gardens. Well, it is a lovely night. Okay, so just our mother going for a walk. We have gained another intrigue perk. Let's get sleeper cells so we can finish this off. Then we'll get spider, and then we're probably going to go down that route there. I do want to get my spy master finding secrets in King's Landing, because we might be able to get some, we might be able to fabricate some hooks as well. Oh my god, the Hightower army lost? Wow, they had a 5,000 man advantage and they lost. Hightower is... They are not that strong, which is perfect for us. Maybe House Peake should be the ones ruling the Reach. I don't know. What do you think? Should we make a play for the Reach at some point? Oh man, she only has 4 troops. If only we could attack her. Oh, we could learn Boris Chancewell's deviant secret. Our acclaimed knight Boris here has a deviancy secret. Well, that might be useful. All right, we'll pay the 25 just so they can stop bothering us with these things. So you're a deviant, are you, Sir Boris Chancellor? And he is our half sister's husband, huh? Oh no, Lena was discovered. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, in any case, you know, spies get caught, so that's just how it goes sometimes. Are you gonna go and get crushed again? I mean, you lost that first battle. I wonder if you can pull off a win in the second one. We'll see. I'm not super confident in the Hightower army right now. As long as they don't come and siege us, I'm perfectly fine with all of these people going and doing their own thing. Braxton joined our court. Wow, this guy's good. He's got very high martial. I wonder, he's only got 2 traits, arrogant and brave. An arrogant and a brave man. I wonder if he could potentially become Myleria. Courtier of, we could learn her lover's secret. Fine, let's find it. This is expensive, but we will continue to look for secrets here. Who is her lover? It appears to be just some other, waste of money, honestly. But, well, there's not, you know, there's only so much we can do about that. We, you know, finding, you know, if it had been, say, Sir Niles's lover, that'd be a different story. Then that would have been actually incredibly useful. So, you know, you gotta risk it sometimes. We gotta spend money to make money. Spend money to make power. In any case, the war continues on. We'll probably speed things up. Let's see here. One of our spies getting caught. Some of you wanted to take a look at the king's daughter here, Princess Daenerys. She is pretty and intelligent, so, you know, she's better. Hopefully she's not gonna grow up to be as horrible as her father, though. Yeah, I'm not interested in all these secrets. My best friend Carrick approaches me with a big smile on his face. My dearest friend, we finally see each other. I feel like we never spend any quality time together. Maybe you'd be willing to try something new with me. I know just the thing to distract your mind, restore your body, and lift your spirits. A whole night of revelry. Eating, drinking, singing, dancing, and general merrymaking. That's what you need. Come with me. Let's see. That does sound appealing. How dare you? No, I don't know about how dare us. We are temperate, though, so I think we'd rather be focused on our work. Carrick will be a little offended, but we are temperate, so. And our son, Carrick, yeah, the son that we named after our best friend, has come of age. He, you know what? He's a little bit more unruly than he is a master warrior, but you know, he's still actually got pretty decent prowess, so. And he has been knighted, so he's actually, you know, he's not a bad character here. He does need a wife, so we're probably gonna look for somebody, a Reachman family here, Yelshire. No, we're not gonna marry him to a bastard. Somebody of a similar age would be nice. Let's sort by alliance power. Rowan, House Rowan, although she is hunchbacked, so not the best there. Blackwood, Tarth. Tarth isn't so bad. Stormlander House, did they? No, but they sided with Shireen. Let's see. Tyrell, but she's very young. I think that probably the best option that we have is actually the first one, although she's, you know, hunchbacked. House Rowan is a powerful house, so that is the way we're gonna go. Ah, we have been invited to a hunt. Very well. We can join the hunt. There's a little bit of danger, but not too worried about that. If we face danger, we'll face it down as best we can. However, oh, I see. Lord Commander Desmond of House Craycall here. We could fabricate a claim. See it done? Could get a strong hook on Desmond Craycall. That is extremely useful. I'm willing to pay 50. I'm willing to pay 50 coins to get a strong hook on the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard. That is going to be quite useful to us. Who has he killed? He's killed Lord Tommen, slain in battle, slain in battle. Yeah, having a hook on the Lord Commander, very useful. I'll let this man's lover join us. Just a small event, not really of any concern. Danger, quarrelsome lot. Let's see. As we trek through Night Core, our caravan stopped at a clearing bordered by leafy bushes. I proceed towards it only to find a commotion between Celessa and Alan. I'll have no more of your idiocy, you vile commoner. You're the one who whined this entire journey. Come now, surely you two can make friends. We don't have the time for your petty squabbling. Yeah, I don't have any time for this. We're gonna just do recreation here. Lose some stress. We do need to lose a little bit of stress here. Lord Morgoth of Beach Castle has been admiring my bird. My falconry will impress. The party is signaled to hush. We have arrived at the release spot. It is time. Let's see if we end up being successful. Our hawk grabbed a fish, so we got a fish. We are almost upon our quarry when a fearsome-looking Lord Lucantine bursts into view, his absence until now unnoticed. Between gasps for breath, he claims to have barely escaped an attempt on his life. Even more shocking, is the target of his of his accusation, Lord Leo. The man is nowhere to be found, seeming to have fled the scene. So Lord Leo tried to murder Lord Lucantine. Oh, that's horrible. I'm an imposing man standing on the road ahead of us. I am Edmure of Walnut Bank. He wants to fight. You might be less valuable after I win, however. And we won the fight. And he has decided to join us. Edmure of House Bradsley. A hedge knight, but, you know, not too bad to have a couple hedge knights in your employ. They can be useful. That is for certain. There we go. We have returned home. So this... Oh, wow. Our son has decided to go with the full beard. You probably should trim that up, my son. There we go. That seems a little bit more reasonable, you know? So what are we going to do with the hook on the king? I mean, at some point, it might not necessarily be a bad idea to assassinate King Aegon. He's a horrible king, but if we're going to do that, we have to do it at a time that's going to be advantageous to us. Oh, well, we accidentally just started that. Well, there's a misclick. Do we cancel it? We probably should cancel it. 10 agents. Everybody just wants to join in here. Do we kill the king? I mean, I think we're going to want to at some point, but I don't think we want to do that right now. I'm going to cancel it. We won't be able to start it again for 10 years, but I feel like we're probably going to wait 10 years before such a thing becomes necessary anyways. But yeah, that was just a misclick. I come upon a swarm of bees. A local beekeeper informs me that they often behave this way. Perhaps I should try to keep them. Yeah, we are a gardener. Perhaps we can be an apiarist as well. We set up a new hive. Hopefully this will be a profitable venture. Maybe we'll make mead. Picking up the padded swords for a sparring match with my daughter Sabara, I noticed a tattered journal on the sideboard. From the cover, it seems to contain exercises and best practices pertaining to the martial arts. Oh, that thing. I mostly read it for the illustrations. You can borrow it. Okay. So, our daughter's reading books on combat, because apparently she wants to learn a little bit about combat. Or she just likes the illustrations, as she said. Oh, our hive has been going well. This is quite pleasant. Very good. So really, I mean, okay, the Hightower army is finally kind of picking things back up here. Early one morning, a loud crash brings me rushing to my garden. A large bear is in the garden, but it may attack us. No, we must drive it off or kill it. One of the men fires an arrow at the bear, finding its mark in the beast's eye. It roars in pain, rearing to flee the garden, but it just makes it outside before collapsing lifeless. Luck does not smile upon me the second time. The damage has already been done. Ah, our beehive, ruined again. I think maybe at this point we'll raise up our armies and join with the Hightower army here to assist them. You know, the war is, we do want to get this war to progress as quickly as possible. So let's meet up with the Hightower army, and then we shall hopefully end this rebellion in the Reach. Gillard will serve me well. There we go. Let's attach our armies here. Kara can lead them. Yeah, we need this war to be done, and the Blackfire Rebellion still continues. So this war's been going on 5 years. The realm has been at war for probably, what, I don't know, 20 years now. You know, I don't think we've really had a moment of peace in the last 20 years. Yeah, at least 18 years since our son was just, you know, like a newborn child, basically. So, Allison, do we want her secret? No, I don't think we do. There we go. We can finally get the trait Spider. Excellent. So yeah, we're letting time pass a little bit quickly here, and that's just purely to, you know, to let these wars go, and there isn't really that much to do at the moment. We'll probably skip some time. We'll probably you know, wait and see how all of these events play out with the war. There's not a lot of major battles. Oh, okay. The war has ended inconclusively. Well, that's good at least. So we ended with a white peace, which is that is ideal. So at least we don't need to have our troops raised up. So peace has been found in the Reach, but Baelor didn't really, you know, he didn't really actually win that war, so not a good proof of his own power here. But this does mean that we might be able to arrange that marriage between Runsel here and our daughter, probably Sabara. He will not accept, but it's very close. So once our strong hook comes back, we might be able to arrange this. We could send him a gift, but I don't want to waste the money. We could sway him. That might be enough as well. But I think we'll just wait a little bit. I think we'll be able to get that marriage. But really, at least the war within the Reach is done. Now we simply need to deal with this Blackfire Rebellion, which continues even longer here. How many years will the Seven Kingdoms face war? That remains to be seen, but we will find out in the next episode. Until then, thank you for watching.